Today we are going to find checkmates in positions. It could be in one move or two move. So this is our first position. It's white to play in all the positions. Whenever you see any position, when you play also, first understand what's happening. Arya wants to blunder a piece. Yes, Arya, what is it? Okay, what do you want?
So, knight to d6.
So what happens after that?
No.
Where is the
I
checkmate?
know what happens.
Where is a mate in 1 or mate in 2? That's why you need to first listen properly. Playing knight d6 may get you a rook, but you're already down by 2 rooks. So getting a rook will not get you a winning position. It's still a losing position. That is why listen properly. You have to find the checkmate in the position. That's what I just explained. How many of you figured this out? Ryan.
So first we move our queen to c3
Queen to c3.
first.
What will your opponent do when you do that?
I don't
When you that is the problem. When you make a move, you should think about what will happen next. If you do not know what your opponent will do, then you haven't thought about it properly.
I have, but I don't know what.
You have to. How did you find this move? Same way you have to think for your opponent. Your opponent will play what is best for him. After Ryan plays Queen c3, what is Black's best move? Yes, Tridi? Oh, water, please. Ryan can think about it, others can also think about it.
No.
So anyone after Queen to c3 by Ryan, I would like Ryan to find out, but if anyone can tell me. Yes, Aripra?
So after we move the
You can move a little forward. You will knock that down behind you if you sit there. After Queen to c3, Black will play.
Black will play queen d1.
Yeah, it's a simple checkmate. So only thing required is we have to think for our opponent. Oh, it's not checkmate. King will move.
But you get a bishop. But black
Yeah, you get a bishop. Where is your checkmate?
Huh?
So after Queen c3, it's not checkmate. Sorry, my bad. Queen check. King moves. I take your bishop. No, actually, after Queen check, King moves. Bishop gives a check. One second. Patience. Bishop gives a check to your king. Aryan, if you're not calm, I will not give you a chance. So you need to be calm when you play also. If you find a winning move, don't start jumping up and down while playing. Calmness. If the pieces won't go anywhere. So after a quiet move like Queen c3, it may not lead to checkmate because opponent will do what is best for him, which is Queen check, King moves, Bishop check, and you are in trouble. Your king is in trouble. You'll have to play pawn forward, and then it's not going to be safe anymore. So try to find a checkmate that is forced. Forced meaning checkmate. Like you give a check, opponent has to do something, and then checkmate. What does Aryan decide?
So bishop to f3.
You will jump over the pawn and come here.
No, bishop to h3.
Bishop h3. So the first thing we have to understand is queen takes rook is not good because you just lose your queen. Many of you started jumping up and down as soon as I showed this because you thought this mate. No, you play this, you lose your queen. So that's why Aryan is playing bishop to h3. Do I have to take? Is there any option for me other than taking?
You have to take.
Yeah, because the king can't move, can't take. No square is there. So that here also can't go because bishop is coming here. So bishop h3 is the correct move. Well done, Aryan. Queen takes, and now Aryan will play.
Take the rook back.
Yeah, that's it. So we just had to remove the defender. How did we remove the defender? We gave a check forcing the queen to take, and then we gave checkmate. So that's how we do it. Now let's go to the next position. So the questions will not be that easy. So we have to first have a good look, only then start thinking about the answer. Wait. All questions are white to play. I already told you, no?
So I asked who whistle, not
Oh, whistle, okay. I don't know. Okay, so this is our next position. It is white to play checkmate in one move or two, maximum two moves. So no talking, no raising hand. You decide after 1 minute or 2 minutes. I'll ask you. Has anybody decided?
Sure.
Sure. No, you have to be sure about him. If you've seen the checkmate, you should be sure, no? You cannot be like, I saw
So
the
you
checkmate,
won't
but I'm
wait?
not sure. Yeah, that's what we're doing, checkmate. What else? 1 second, Aripra, let me give some time to everyone. So, two people have decided, is it? Anyone, Aripra, not decided? Okay. So, if you take time.
Sorry.
Okay, Ryan and Aripra have decided. Others not yet. Yeah. So see, the 1 second before I ask you, the way to solve positions or the way to think to find a good move is always consider the checks and captures in the position. Captures are not there here. Black is about to give checkmate to you. So if you make a quiet move, he will finish your game because his queen and rook are right here. So we are facing a checkmate in one threat ourselves. So we have to find the mate. So how to do that? Consider all the checks in the position. Can Raghav tell me one check, any check in the position for white? Just a check. How do we give a check? Yeah, that's one check, right? Smayan, what is the other check? What other check is there? Knight G6 is another check. Yeah. Thiran, what's the next check? Bishop check, knight check, any other check? I'm asking one person, so no need to raise hands. What is the third check that we have to think about? Any check. Is there another check, Thiran?
Knight to
Huh.
F3.
Yeah. So these are the three checks in the position, right? So one of them has to lead to mate. So you have to just calculate which one is good. So let's ask Aripra, what is your move?
So my move is knight F3.
Knight to F3. One second, I'll come back to that. Ryan, what's your move?
Knight to F3.
Okay, both of you saying knight F3. So after knight F3, what will black do, guys?
Finish up.
So black is.
What are you talking about, Ryan? Finish the game means?
So black will
1
go
second, what are you saying finish the game? What do you mean?
Black
Then why are you saying nonsense?
G2.
Why did you say finish the game?
No, finish the game.
Finish the game? Who finishes the game? Black will finish the game.
No.
So don't say nonsense. If you have anything relevant to say, only then speak. Otherwise, think. Nobody is asking you to answer instantly. So when you're saying, oh, at least you should know what happens next move. You're simply saying what it doesn't make any sense. Haripra, what will happen after knight f3?
So the king will go to H3.
King will go to x3. Is that the only move, Pant? After knight f3, is king h3 the only move for black? Or is there any other move black can play? I'm asking Pant, others. No need to raise hand.
So only that.
Only that move. Arya, what do you say? Is there any other move? Yeah, there is this move as well. So, Aripra, what happens after king h3? What was your plan? Where is the mate? Knight f3, king h3, where is the checkmate? Second move has to be checkmate, no? Then you simply give a check hoping there will be checkmate. There's not even a check after that. You can't even do this. There's no check. Knight f3, king h3, nothing. Then why did we play knight f3? So we should have 1 second patience. So out of the 3 checks, this check is not good because, let me ask Smile, why is this check not good? Yeah, it's a free piece. So that you can eliminate. We don't need to think about it too much. We just have 3 pieces. So if you give away 1 piece, it's very difficult to give checkmate with just 2. So the main moves are knight f3 and bishop d8. We saw that knight f3, king h3, there is nothing after that. So it has to be bishop d8. Smile, what happens after bishop d8?
The king will move to
Huh.
h5.
That is illegal, Smile. How can the king go to h5 pawn? Is there Aryan? Yeah.
The king
Bishop
will
d8, king has to go
forcefully
to.
move king will either go to h3 or he will either go to g3.
Yeah. Pand, you agree? After bishop d8, king has only these 2 squares.
That's just
Right? And now let's calculate after king g3. Dhridi, what is the finishing move? Is there a finishing move? Bishop d8.
Can you
King-
just put the piece?
You cannot make the move and then decide whether to play this or not. Now, imagine you're playing against Aripra. You're thinking about bishop d8. Can you tell Aripra, I'll just try this. If this leading to mate, then I'll play it. Otherwise, I'll take it back. Can you do that? So you have to decide first now whether you want to play it or not. If you don't see the mate, how will you play it? So, no. Now you need to think properly. Let me ask Arya. Bishop d8, king g3. Is there a mate?
Rook f3.
Is it mate?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Bishop to d8.
Sir, I was-
Whether the king goes to g3 or x3, this is checkmate.
Sir, I was-
So it's all logical. You think about all the checks, you eliminate the wrong ones. If you see a good check, you continue calculating. So knight f3 seemed like a good check, but it didn't lead anywhere. This leads somewhere. It leads to checkmate in the second move. So this have you solved a position or find the checkmate when you play. Let's go to the
Sir,
third.
I saw that in the beginning, but I in my mind and like, there's only 2 squares for the king to move.
Huh? So you saw rook f3 also.
No.
That's the thing now. We have to see it. Okay, let's go to the next one. So now everybody knows how to think to find the checkmate. Think about the checks, calculate till you find the mate.
So have you ever been to the World Chess Championship before?
How can I play the World Chess Championship? World Championship is between the top 2 players in the world. Do I look like I'm the top 2 player in the world?
But you're like the top chess in the world, coach in the world, sir.
Top coach in the world. There's nobody else in this world who teaches chess. Is it only
No,
me?
sir.
So-
Because you're the top coach in our apartment.
How is that related to World Chess Championship? Coaches play the World Chess Championship, huh? So why are we asking silly questions? The top 2 players in the world play the World Championship. So right now in November, the World Championship is going to happen in Singapore. It will be between Ding Liren of China and Gugesh of India. So then we will see what happens and we'll see who becomes the World
So once
Champion.
it was against Hikaru Nakamura and Magnus, right?
Hikaru has never played the World Championship. No. It might have been Rapid Championship or Blitz, but not in the classical championship. Magnus is not playing for last 3-4 years because he's not interested in the World Championship.
Magnus lost against his Croatian guy in the Olympics.
Yeah, people lose. It's not like if you're Magnus, you'll never lose a game. It's one game. Doesn't mean that he's not the number 1 player. He's still the number 1 player in the world. The best player in the world right now is Magnus Carlsen. If not of all time.
Sir,
Yeah.
in Legions I saw there was something called How to Become Magnus Carlsen.
There will be different. It's all just cast lines. You have to work basically. You have to start working on your chess. Only if you put in the effort, you'll become higher. But reaching Magnus Carlsen level is not guaranteed. For that, you need talent and a lot of work. But to become a good player, you just need to put in your work. Like regularly play games, do puzzles.
So, sir, if I sign up on Leeches and delete my chess.com account, will you use that as class rating?
I will, but I'll use it a different ink for that. Green ink for leeches. But why delete your chess.com rating?
No, I just thought about it.
hypothetical, okay.
No, leeches when you start
I'm
will be like
supposed to
1,600.
leeches for school.
My leeches rating is 1,600, sir.
But once you play a few games, it will be updated, no? That's how chess.com also works. It's just the leeches will be slightly overrated. 300 points more than your
So
chess.com
you
rating.
need 600 on chess.com, then
That
to
happens.
scholars pay.
Oh, then we were not looking properly while playing.
I don't know how well. Sir, I was winning in a game, sir, and then
And then you lost.
no, sir, I didn't internet connection gone.
Oh, okay. That also happens occasionally. You know what to do. We can't help it. So some games we will lose because of internet connection. It's important to not lose our heart. What is going on there? Please keep the pieces properly.
So they started again.
Okay, let's be quiet. I'll just check if the position is correct. 1 second.
Yes, sir. Make sure.
Who's playing with the clock?
Mr. Raghavan.
I thought it was Dhriti. No? Okay.
Mate and one.
One, not two, Ryan. The aim is to find the mate. We are doing target practice. The target is this king. We need to checkmate him no matter what. White, all questions are white to play, Raghav. Yeah. So you can take your time to first understand the position, then think of moves. This is not an easy question to understand, so you need to take your time for this one. No need to raise hands. Those who raise hands will not get chance. This is the time for everyone to think. So let's not disturb anybody. You think. After 2 minutes, I'll ask you. Who has raised hand for no reason? Now is the time to think, Arya. Arya. Please be quiet. Okay. How many of you have decided? 3. Arya, you were like your hand was on the ceiling till now. Now it's down. Yeah. That is why you need to think before you raise your hand. Before you make a move, think na. Okay. 3 people, is it? Now again it's on the ceiling. Okay. Yeah, of course you did. So let's see why Arya is wrong first. Yes, Arya. Yeah. No, but knight to d7. Okay. Then we'll check whether Arya is wrong afterwards. Let's see what Aryan has to say.
Knight to d7. Same move.
Aripra?
So knight g6.
Knight g6. Okay, smile.
Sonata number 9 in
Alexa, stop. Calm, silence. Okay. Smile was saying knight to g6. So 2 people are saying knight g6. 2 people are saying knight d7. So we have to first understand there is a rocket looking at this king. So your knight can move anywhere in the world. And it will be a check. So that's what we call a discovered. What did you say, Sriti?
Rocket.
No, not a rocket.
Rocket
It's called,
science.
okay, it's called a discovered check. So wherever the knight moves, it's a check.
Sir, I have
No,
another name.
one second. What is your other name?
Rocket chess.
Okay.
Rocket check.
Rocket check. Okay. Alright. So now the question becomes, where do we move the knight so that it leads to checkmate next move? So first let's consider Smine's and Aripra's move. Knight to g6. What happens after that, Kabir? White is playing knight g6. What will you do? What will black do? Yes, Mrs. Kabir. You call me ma'am, I call you Mrs. Yes. Knight to g6.
G3, then
G6.
it will be G6.
So we'll be checking the queen. So what will black do?
Black can move the bishop.
No, your name is Kabir, is it? It's a check from knight. What move the bishop to? It's a check from knight, no? So it's a check from knight and queen. So it's a double check. That's why they're playing
King
that.
can move to
Huh.
F6.
Exactly. That's the only square. After knight to g6, king can't go here because of knight. Can't block. You can block one check, but you can't block the knight check. So king has to go to f6. Now Smayan and Aripra, where is the mate? There is the checkmate, guys. You gave a beautiful check, great. Where's the mate? If you don't give mate, you're down material. Opponent has 2 rooks waiting to, create havoc. So if you don't give mate, he's going to win. So where was the checkmate that you guys saw when you calculated? What happened? Is there a mate in 3?
3.
Like, did they see anything After one more move, I don't see a mate. You have this check, but king takes, and then we have nothing.
And then the other point.
So what about just an idea? Don't say blunder.
Okay, no, you have to check if it is blunder or not before you play it. Don't throw ideas just like that,
I
no.
mean it is a blunder.
Oh, then good. Don't say it, no. What was the move, by the way?
I saw the bishop and
Queen
the
here.
rook. Yeah, exactly. Then I saw the bishop and the rook.
Yeah, yeah. If you just see the bishop also, it's fine. That's enough to decide it's bad.
What about the pawn?
You're losing a queen now, whether you pawn or not. You're losing a queen. So we can't give up a queen like that. King will take after pawn takes. So let's go back. Now, Arya. Arya and
Sir,
Arya.
you did not put the king back.
King, oh, yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
my
sorry,
move
sorry.
is 100% correct.
100% sure.
Yeah, I'm-
Okay, Arya and Aryan. After knight d7, what will black do? Let's start with Arya. Is it mate already?
Wait. Black
You
will
can.
move the fat bishop to.
If we got this guy back, then what about the queen? What about the rook? King? He's the leanest piece on the chessboard. You're calling this the fat bishop. Okay.
The knight is called the pony. The bishop is called the blender.
I'm just talking about the breadth of a piece. Dresses piece look fat to you?
No.
For him it looks fat. Okay, move the bishop to.
No, first to move the knight.
Yeah,
the queen is
silence.
called the fatty
Okay,
queen.
got it. Silence, please. Knight to d7, bishop to.
For black.
Then for white, knight d7 by white. Now what will black do is what I'm asking, na?
Black will put the bishop to.
Please sit down. Arya.
E5.
Yeah, bishop has to go here. So after knight d7, it's a check. King can't go anywhere. That's why this move is not that beautiful like knight g6, like stylish. But this move does the job. Because king has no squares.
Because bishop moves
Bishop
and
has to block
and then we can
and then checkmate.
Very bad of a king.
Good.
I told you.
I stand corrected. Very sorry about assuming you didn't get it.
Sir, I have names for all of these.
Okay, let's hear it from Ryan.
Okay, so the bishop is from now on called the blender. And the queen is called the fatty queen. The king is called the wife of the king.
The what of the king?
The wife of very fat.
You know, that chess for beginners is missing.
And
No, that's
you
not
know
just for
where the
beginners,
king
chess
got the
lectures.
fat from?
Yeah, you're gonna say.
The queen was eating so much, the king got inspired and ate so much. And now that's how king is fat.
And then what is knight called?
Pony.
What is the pawn called? Not donkey.
Pawn.
Not many of them. And the rook called?
Donkey.
Huh?
Rook.
Mr. Ryan.
Best name is Mr. Ryan.
Mrs. Arya, how was his life?
Okay, let's stop there, guys. The question is about to come in front of you. Let's be quiet. Yes, then behind you.
Amazing form and architecture.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. So let's be quiet now. This is white to play. Checkmate in one move or. Before even seeing the position, if you start racing and if you decide, then what will happen?
I saw it.
Give him some 10 seconds, he'll lower it. We'll see. Yeah, just look. No, just look. Let's see if your hand is still high after 30 seconds. Silence, please. Who's making noise? Silence. Ryan, silence, please. No need to raise hands. Arya is going to get negative point. Yeah, you think also at the same time.
I thought.
No, you think then only it works. You have to think along with the raised hand for 30 seconds. No need to raise hands, Saripra. Ryan, please don't make noise. Please completely quiet for 2 minutes. Let everyone think and then we will discuss. Let me just check if the position is correct. Yeah, see. 30 seconds didn't finish and he already. One small change in the position, huh? Okay. There was no checkmate in that position. Here there is checkmate.
What did you remove?
I removed 2 pawns. Nothing matters, no, just 2 pawns.
Everything matters. Now only you should do this.
Yeah, now let's be quiet, everybody, and think and calculate the checkmate.
Is it not understood?
Please be quiet now.
What did we do?
It could be 1 move or 2 move. You have to just checkmate. That's the game. Any number of moves. 30 seconds and just took 2 seconds.
Yeah, sorry.
Again, give 30 seconds and it'll be down. I guarantee it. I guarantee if you think for 30 seconds and keep your hand up, after 30 seconds it'll be down. You think for 30 seconds. Now, please keep your hand down. I'm telling him.
Sir, do you know this channel named Sadistic Tushi?
I don't know. Right now, let's focus here and then we will decide. Ryan, Arif, please move back. You will knock down the plant.
Sir, you forgot the A.
Okay. Aryan.
Yeah, so.
Oh, okay. You have to think also along with the diffusibly look. No, 30 seconds you have to think. Otherwise, the deal is not. 1 second. Patience. I'll ask when. Now, no need to raise hand, Arago. You can think. There is. Those who raise hands will not get the chance. Only when I ask, you need to raise hand. Right now, you think. No, use your time.
Original reward. Rewarded.
Silence, please. Okay, fine. Nobody wants to think. How many of you decided? So many people.
Yeah, it's
Are you absolutely sure? Okay, let's start with Raghav. What does he move?
Pawn to d6.
Pawn to d6. Okay, I'll come back to Raghav. What does Thiran say? Thiran is shocked. What happened? Yeah.
King take that.
Knight. But how will you give checkmate if you simply take the knight? We have to give checkmate to this guy, na? If you just take the knight, it's equal. Like you have queen 2 rooks, he has queen 2 rooks. So this is his extra piece. So you take it, it's just equal. Ryan, what have you got?
Sir, I have thought pawn push.
No, just the first move. You are playing pawn d6. Okay. Kabir, have you decided?
Sir, I got 3 moves.
Excellent. So no decision yet.
No, I think I got a 3 move checkmate, but not 2.
Okay, fine. What is your first move in that 3 move checkmate?
Pawn to d6.
Pawn d6. Okay. Pant, have you decided? Not decided. Dhriti.
pawn
Okay. Aryan.
Pawn d6.
Arya.
Same as mine is very good.
Everyone. Okay. Aripra.
Pawn d6.
Smayan.
Queen to d4.
Okay. So anyone else decided? No. Everyone got the chance. So I understand that most of you want to play pawn d6, which is a very good attempt. Whether it is right or wrong, we'll find out. What are the moves to think about here? What are the checks and main moves? Can you tell me one check or main move, Raghav? Raghav.
Rook to h8.
That's one move we have to think about. Ryan, calmness. If you're not calm, I won't ask you any question. I've asked already so many times. If you are going to raise like this, I'm not going to ask you. So you have to first learn to be calm in the class and while playing. Thiran, can you tell me another important move to think about? This is there. This is there. What else?
Sir,
Is it pawn here? Is that a good move to think about? I'm not saying we should play it. Should we think about it?
Queen to
Huh. B4. Yeah. And then we also have to think about pawn d6. So main moves here, we call them candidate moves. The moves we have to think about when you see a position. Please leave the carpet alone, Kabir. So rook check is one. Then queen b4 is another check, so 2 checks. d6 is like putting the king inside a cage so he can give checkmate. And then your king takes knight. These are the 4 moves. Now the most logical one, first time you will think about this. But then when you see king running away, one sec. Now is not the time to talk. Please be quiet. So when you think about it, you will think about it first. King will run away, you will think in your mind. And then you will reject it because the king will run away. Right? So then you will think about what if I lock him down first. Then he cannot stop this, can he? But this is not winning. Why can't?
I know.
Okay,
Sir,
Ryan.
So because he'll push the pawn and he'll open up some space.
Yeah, he'll make space for the king by moving the f pawn or the g pawn. So when you give the check, there will be no checkmate. You can give one more check if you want, and now there's no checks. That means it's not leading anywhere. So 1 second. So let's go back. Rook was here, rook was here, pawn was here. So that means even though this move looks really good, once
That's h3.
okay, fine, it doesn't matter. So even though this move looks really good, the reason why, can you sit properly, right? The reason why it's not working, you have to think about opponent's next move. Don't just think I'll do this, done. In between your 2 moves, there is 1 move for the opponent, na? No need to raise hand now, Aryan. The chance was before, it's done. Now you need to listen or let others listen. So that is why when you calculate opponent's best move. If you play this move, opponent will find the move for black, either this or some other way. So you have to calculate that before you play. Then you will not play the move. Now only Spine found the correct move. Well done, Spine. Queen to b4. Closing the door. Closing the door. No, you said move, that's a move to consider. You first told pawn d6, no? So queen b4. Closing the door on the king, just like pawn d6. But this time, it's a check. Pawn d6 is just closing the door but without a check. This is a check. If he blocks, checkmate. If he moves, let me ask Pant, what will we do for white? Where is the checkmate?
Rook to
Yeah,
h8.
yeah, we still play rook h8. So that's why you don't forget you have your main piece. Use your queen instead of the pawn. So now let's start our game.